Hello, Capricorns. Welcome to 1111 Tarot. How committed are you to love? This is our mid-December energy check. All right, guys, I have premeditated, pre-shuffled, and pre-smudged all of our decks, but we're going to go ahead and get started. So this is our 1111 Wheel of Life, and it walks us through our air sign, our earth sign, our fire sign, and our water sign. It also walks us through the direction all the way to align north, as well as it incorporates our mind concept 5D, what's in between the worlds, which is our emotional and trial and error. It's something we're going to manifest and keep, or it's something we're going to release. The lessons that we learn. Then we're going to go up here and we're going to look at what are we actually manifesting. What is 3D and what is coming towards us. And then we'll go over here and we'll look at our spiritual success and see how we align with everything. All right, with that, let's go ahead and get started. This read is for my Capricorn. Hi, Cappies, how are you? We've got the deck cut. We're going to take the top card, and we are all done with that. Let's go ahead and grab our Threads of Fate cards. This is our East. We always start with our East because that is where the sun rises for me. South, the West, which also is like our ancestors. This is more like our 3D world, our earth, and this is in the 5D thought process. And then this is spiritual water up here, our north node. Let's get those off the board. Next, I like to know what part of the cycle we're in. So this is the Moonology deck. The beginning of where we are now, which could be the end actually, where we are now, our current status, and what is the next phase.
Looks right, beans.
And then finally, I have the Oracle deck here. We can leave these in each of the concept places. I'll read off the concepts as I go. As we start this process, we're in illumination. We'll receive clarity and our wisdom. This is all in the 5D realm. It's in the concept phase. You might hear my chair squeaking. I'm in a little office chair. It's really comfy, but very loud. This is in our love, our trust, and our growth. All right, Cappies, this area, as I stated, is more in the in-between worlds. It's about emotional trial and error. We're going to head up to the physical plane. It doesn't want to stay, so we'll just leave it there. Introspection, our dreaming, our fantasy. Experience, what has our experience taught us? And this is our material realm. Let's head over here to our spiritual success, which has to do with cleansing, renewal, and purity. All right, my lovelies. Now, let me back up, and you can see the entire spread. It's a very nice spread to walk us through how to get through the struggles in our life, how to achieve our goals, and how to do it aligned with our ancestors in the medicine wheel. And this, my friends, is the 1111 Wheel of Life. We will be getting into that in the new year and sharing the information with you. But before we get started with Capricorn's read, I want you to know in January, me, I'm going to give all of you, each of you, every subscriber a gift. All right? Free of charge to you. So the clue to that gift is the fool jumped off the cliff. With that, let's go ahead and get started. Whoa, I almost dropped you, my love. Almost dropped you. Okay, so we might be dropping something, right? Okay, Cappies, here we go. The Great Spirit wants you to know. Oh, wow. It's number 20. Great Spirit wants you to know, I love you. These are powerful words. And it's an angel making a harp with harmony. You may have some peacemaking to do, whether it's with yourself or another. Let's slide over here and look at what we're starting with. I do not take these in reverse. Yes, a time for healing. Look. Cappies, you've been through something. I feel as though there may have been a dispute, possibly family members, possibly loved ones or friends. And you do have a dream. Have faith in your dream. You can still love those, even if they're not supportive of your dream right now. You're the only one that needs to continue to really focus on your dream. All right, let's start in the East. Air. In the 5D, the communication is ask body. Ask your heart. How do you really feel about someone? Even if you're angry, how do you really feel? Let's go into the material plane. We have death. So there is an ending to a cycle and a brand new beginning, which is always a very transitional time, which can be grieving and then a beautiful new start. Let's go over here and look at what our ancestors in the fire want to tell us. Oh, wow. We have some soul work to do, Cappies. We're being told that we're going to let something go and we're going to start a brand new beginning. We need to go within ourselves and ask our body, what is it that we need to work on? Spirit also says that love is the most important thing right now. Look, soul work, I love you. Love. I feel as though you've had some stress in your life that made you feel singled out, and that may have caused this lack of love that you're feeling, and it's hard to give love when you feel a lack of love. So we're being encouraged to share our hearts with ourselves and really ask ourselves, how do we feel about certain things? Are we expressing it properly? Let's start off with the 5D world. What are we seeking? Illumination. How do we get to our 10 of Cups? How do we get to this happy life? Here comes the clarity. Oh, I knew it was coming. You need to find balance within, without, as above, as below. What has the divine wisdom given us? Is that our passion sometimes overruns. Now, the Queen of Wands is a very loving, nurturing, caring person, but she can also be egotistical and very finely focused. And the divine is saying, balance us out to find happiness. As we move forward into love, which this seems to all be about, right? We move into, now it's Capricorn energy on the Wheel of Life. And you are definitely holding on to love. Now the question is the love that you're holding on to the love that you should be holding on to? Let's see, trust. What is it that we need to learn? Well, my dears. We need to learn to trust the divine. Isn't that beautiful? That's Archangel Michael mixing 2 cups. And what are those cups? Those are cups of love. Trust the divine. It's coming. What is our growth from this lesson? Oh, you're kidding me. Capricorn. You may have thought it's never going to happen. You may have thought it seems like it's so far away. But you're being asked in the patience time to work on your dreams, work on yourself, and learn to ask yourself how you really feel about things. Now let's go up here. This is the 5D. It's introspection. Oh boy. Decisions. What do I do? What do I do? Well, this is our belief or our fantasy. It can be an illusion. It can be a goal. It's how you decide it to be. It's what we've told ourselves. You are very clear that this is a goal. You invite people to come towards you, but they must come at you correctly. With the Queen of Swords, she will cut them out if they're not serving her the higher purpose, if they're not being truthful, if they're not aligned properly. She'll call them out. She's not afraid to call them out. Your experience leads you to know that you don't see it all. There is something much bigger coming your way. And look at the decision on the board. You've got the red dog, you've got the yellow dog. Decisions. Will the moon illuminate it? It appears to me that it's coming very soon, possibly as soon as the full moon of this month on December 30th. Your decision, my love. You know what decision you will be making. Let's go up to our spiritual cleansing. Yep, gotta let go of that feeling. That feeling of being left out in the cold, not having enough. Always feeling like things are never going to work out. No matter how hard you try. You got to give it up. Let it go. And you need to let it go fast. What's being renewed? You need to get out of your head, my love. To be renewed, you have to feel the truth. The truth. The divine loves you. With you keeping yourself imprisoned, how can the divine co-create with you, my love? Purity. Do you see what's coming? This is the Ace of Cups. This is the gift from the universe. That hand comes right out of the clouds, surrounded by doves. You must renew your mindset. You must cleanse out this lack. Now, let's go into the baby tarot. Here we go. Ace of Cups. You received the King of Pentacles. Now, the King of Pentacles is about as steady as you can get. This is someone that's very close to an emperor. Takes a long time to come in. But guess what? You don't want to overlook this. How could you overlook this? By staying too invested in your own prison. Look here. You know that's not the way to feel. That's the High Priestess. That's your intuition speaking. Cleansing. You might need to get rid of this by realizing you have the support team. So you don't need to worry about those little Five of Pentacles being left out in the cold. You are supported by the divine, by your family, your friends, your loved ones. You are very loved. With the Moon card, there's something you don't know. We have a Tower. I'll draw a second energy card. The reverse of Six of Cups. Interesting. Someone wants to come back and you're not having it. I believe you have that choice coming up. Maybe that's why you're the Queen of Pentacles. You decide not to do it possibly because this could be the father of your children. It could be an ex. It's somebody immature. Or maybe they're deciding not to come back. Let's find out. We have the reverse of the Knight of Swords. Somebody's not being honest. Somebody's not being honest with themselves. And that's why the Tower moment happens. And you know it. Your intuition tells you what the Moon reveals to you. You will see it with your own eyes. That this is not meant for you. Do not fear, my lovelies, because guess what's coming? Your Ace of Cup. Your true love from the universe is on its way with your King of Pentacles. Just remember, it's a time for healing. Thank you so much. I love you to the moon and back. Much light, much love. Namaste.